Hauntingly beautiful tunes, colorful pageantry, and a topsy-turvy storyline. This year's Gilbert and Sullivan production will not disappoint. And Heidi Joe sat down with some of the characters to find out more about the Yeomen of the Guard.
I'm joined by Gilbert and Sullivan's artistic director, Rafe MacPhail, and leading lady, Michelle Hache. It's very good to have both of you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you. You're welcome. And I'm understanding that Yeomen of the Guard, now this is a very funny but also dramatic opera.
Yes, it was written late in the Gilbert and Sullivan collaboration when Sir Arthur Sullivan was hankering to write grand opera. The Queen had told him he really should do that, and he thought of it as a command performance. And consequently, he was also yearning to write stories of what he called real human interest and probability, where the humor could come from the characters instead of Gilbert's topsy-turvy humor. And consequently, Gilbert provided him with a wonderful topic based on English history and gave him the sorts of characters and musical situations he craved.
Well, I'm not going to ask you for the synopsis because it's just all over the place, which makes for a great story.
Yes.
But Michelle, I mean, I'm sure you have a great time on that stage.
Oh, it's fabulous. I love this show because it has everything that I've ever wanted to do in a show. I get to dance, I get to sing, and this singing is very operatic, and I get to act, you know, and it's the characters are just so fabulous. It's delicious, it's fun to be in, and it's even more fun to watch.
And Rafe, I understand that audiences are definitely responding to the work that Gilbert and Sullivan Society is doing because now you're getting more and more people coming to the shows.
That's right, yes. The box office advances are very encouraging, and we're hoping that people will want to make their reservations early. They might want to see it more than once.
Well, for the layperson who might not know who Gilbert and Sullivan are, can you just briefly tell us who they are and why is it that you're so passionate about them?
Well, they are sort of the Lerner and Loewe, the Andrew Lloyd Webbers of the last quarter of the 19th century. Remarkably influential on the musical comedy stage. But what is most remarkable about their works is that we can do them 100 years later without changing a word or a note. And they come across just as fresh as they did in the late 19th century. They are filled with delightful music, comic situations, funny little dances, beautiful costumes, lovely sets, everything to delight anyone who would enjoy going to the theater to have a wonderful evening.
Well, thank you. And I hope people do enjoy it this weekend. That's when the opening weekend is. And again, there's going to be comedy that's going to transcend all time.
The Yeomen of the Guard is now showing every Thursday through Sunday through the 20th of this month at the Travis High School Performing Arts Center. Get ticket information at gilbertsullivan.org.